Hey everyone, Tony D and little Joan here on the Joan Cam, and we're gonna watch My Spy, the trailer. It's Dave Bautista in an action movie with a little kid. So this is what they did to Vin Diesel, you'll recall, and they've done it. And they did it to The Rock, and I don't know why they do it, but they take like a big, hulky action star and then put him in a kids movie where they're kind of an action star, but they're kind of not. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why they wouldn't just put him in an action movie. I mean, put him in an action movie. He's a big guy with muscles and looks intimidating. He's perfect for an action movie. I don't, this little kid thing. I mean, it's been done a million times, but let's check it out. My Spy.
Do we look cool?
You have to ask.
Okay, I don't need the teaser.
Yes.
I just wanna break the rules.
Yeah, I don't need the teaser trailer for the trailer. That's the whole point of a trailer. We don't need this. You need that beginning part. How about just, here's the trailer?
I'm just not that good with people. Well, there is one thing I'm good at.
The mission was to find out what they knew, but
He is huge, man. I mean, look at the size of his head. He's just gigantic.
that's kind of difficult now that you killed everyone. I just don't think you're cut out for intelligence. This is your last shot.
How's school going?
Oh my god, you have jelly all over your face. I'm definitely posting that on Insta. Is it too late to homeschool me? Are you CIA?
How'd you get in here?
Oh, okay, she has a camera. She might be streaming.
If Kim finds out we got made by a 9-year-old, my career's over.
Is that, it's Kristen Shaw. She's funny. She's good. She's the voice of Louise on Bob's Burgers, in case you don't know. Always very funny. Good to see her in a movie.
Kill her. Make it look like an accident. Yeah, maybe the stairs.
What? Wow, still recorded. We can.
Oh boy, from the directors of Get Smart. Well, if that's the Get Smart movie, and I assume it is, the one with The Rock, I didn't think that was a very good movie. The original Get Smart, if you haven't seen it, the TV show, it's amazing. With Don Adams, amazing. Written by Mel Brooks and Buck Henry. Oh, it's a classic show. So funny. The problem with spy movies, and I've said this in the Bond movies, is the United States doesn't have an enemy worthy of the CIA. Not really. If you're going to do a spy movie, you have to do it realistically. That the United States is basically going after... You have to come up with a villain that is very ISIS-like or Al-Qaeda-like to make it realistic. It has to be characters that they have very little money or they have ties to like a Saudi-like regime. That's where they get their resources, and they're super smart, but they don't. This idea that it's so old, this Cold War idea of like, oh, we're fighting the bad guys and they're so well funded, they have like a million spies everywhere. That's not the case anymore. It's not that we don't have spies in the United States. We totally do. But because of all the politics here, some of the spies walk around, they have carte blanche. It depends on the country they're from. And then other ones, forget it. They're scrutinized because of the particular countries and the United States foreign policy at the time. Now, obviously, you're not going to get into that in a movie like this with little kids, but it's just for the adults watching this, if they have any concept of what the CIA is. I mean, you're going to tell me that CIA is going to be sitting in an apartment monitoring people? No, that's the FBI's job. That's supposed to be the FBI's job. The CIA is not supposed to operate within the borders of the United States. At least get that portion of it right. Why not make them from the FBI? That would have made a lot more sense. The idea like, oh, well, we're going to fire you if you get this one wrong because you killed a bunch of people. Like, that's not a kid's movie. That's not a kid movie. See? It's upsetting Joan. Let's finish this up.
I want you to teach me how to be a spy.
But just to be clear, this is a one-time arrangement. Never again.
I'm gonna let this run as I talk because this is just dumb.
The lie detector test. I can smell a lie. Endorphins release an odor, and the ultimate tell, the slightest blink of an eye.
You mean like this? JJ, I admire all of your tattoos.
Stop.
JJ, I believe you that you've never taken steroids.
Damn, she's good.
When you look out there, what do you see?
90 civilians, minimal security, soft perimeter.
Smiling people having fun. You should try
Oh
it
boy,
sometime.
this is brutal. This is just brutal.
My turn.
Ha 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 ha.
The objective of this exercise is to get past me. A good idea might be to cause a distraction, because otherwise there'd be zero chance of you getting... Oh, Blueberry!
Under the rough exterior, you're a nice guy.
It's just not, it's just the wrong movie for this. Okay? CIA agents are not superheroes.
Like the wedding at the end of
And-
Shrek.
Oh God, and the music. I wanna shoot myself. I just wanna shoot myself with that song. I just wanna break the rules. Look, there's nothing wrong with having a kids movie. There's nothing wrong with like that, casting of the tough guy and the little kid. But Jesus, this is just really stupid. In my view, it just breaks basic rules. Okay, you want to break the rules? I wouldn't take my kid to see this because I wouldn't want my kid to be dumbed down by a dumb movie and a dumb premise that teaches them, the CIA's made up a bunch of fun people who do good things. That's not what the CIA's about. I mean, look, you could have made him a cop, and that would have been slightly more realistic. But yeah, this whole premise, it angers me. It angers me that Dave Bautista, who's fun in Guardians of the Galaxy, they give him such a crap movie to be in. I would like to see him in a real action movie where he actually kills people, and it's not just pawned off like a video game. When you kill people in a movie, it's supposed to mean something. This is like, oh, I've killed a bunch of people. Isn't that amusing? No, it's not amusing. It's stupid. And Joan, you can see Joan's very upset. Look, she's standing up. She's very upset. And me and Joan, we're not going to see this movie.